The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker has several ways to upgrade Link's items and abilities, helping the young hero of winds get ready for his clash against Ganondorf. Thanks to these upgrades, you'll be able to hold more rupees, arrows, bombs, and more. While we're playing in Wind Waker HD, all of these upgrades are found in the same locations in the original GameCube version of the game. So join me on this little journey across the Great Sea to detail the locations of all the item upgrades in the Wind Waker. Let's start with the wallet upgrades, allowing you to hold more rupees, as these are the most likely upgrades that you'll first come across. You can get them in either order, but this is the order that I did. That might make the most sense for newer players. The first wallet upgrade is found on Outset Island, where Link's whole journey began. Once you return to this island in the story, you can use the Deku Leaf to glide across the broken bridge and into the Forest of Fairies. Use your newly acquired bombs to blow up this large rock to gain access to the fairy fountain. Then just drop in and see the Great Fairy to get your first wallet upgrade, allowing you to hold up to 1,000 rupees. The second wallet upgrade is found on Northern Fairy Island, just northwest of Windfall Island. You can head here anytime after the seas open up to you, and the King of Red Lions no longer restricts you to set destinations. Simply sail up to this island, then drop inside and see the second Great Fairy, and get your second and final wallet upgrade, allowing you to hold up to 5,000 rupees. Next, let's take a look at the bomb bag upgrades, allowing Link to hold more than 30 bombs in total. Obviously, you won't be able to seek out these upgrades until obtaining the bombs in the first place. You can do these bomb upgrades in either order, but this is the order that I did. The first bomb upgrade is found on Eastern Fairy Island. Bomb the large rock blocking the entrance to the fairy fountain, then fall in and see the Great Fairy. She'll give you the first bomb bag upgrade, allowing you to hold up to 60 bombs. The second bomb upgrade is found on Southern Fairy Island. Place a bomb to destroy this wooden barrier blocking the entrance to the fairy fountain, then just enter the fountain to see the second Great Fairy. She'll give you your second and final bomb bag upgrade, allowing you to hold up to 99 in total. Our next set of upgrades are for the Quiver, but while you may want to seek these out right after you get the bow in Tower of the Gods, you'll have to wait a bit longer. You won't be able to get either Quiver upgrade until after obtaining the Skull Hammer from the Forsaken Fortress, after your first battle against Phantom Ganon. Once you get the hammer, head to the 2 remaining fairy islands in either order. On Western Fairy Island, use the Skull Hammer to hit the single large switch to clear the entrance into the fountain. Head inside and see the Great Fairy to get your first Quiver upgrade, allowing you to hold up to 60 arrows. On Thorned Fairy Island, use the Skull Hammer to flatten the 3 large switches, which then opens the entrance to the fairy fountain. Drop in and see the second Great Fairy to get your second and final Quiver upgrade, allowing you to hold 99 arrows in total. Your magic meter is an upgrade that you can technically get fairly early, but that depends on how you want to fight a big Octo. Anytime after completing the Forbidden Woods and obtaining Ferore's Pearl from Forest Haven, head down to Two Eye Reef in the south. Sail over to the Flock of Seagulls to engage in battle against the Four-Eyed Big Octo. Depending on when you challenge this foe, you'll have access to your boomerang, bombs, or arrows. Use whatever you need to successfully blind all 4 of its eyes, and as soon as it's defeated, a Great Fairy is rescued. She'll thank you and increase your magic meter. This is the only magic meter upgrade in the game, but it's definitely handy to get early on. Finally, the Hurricane Spin. This sword spin sends Link spinning around the room, unleashing damage on all of his surrounding foes. It's not quite an upgrade in the same sense of the rest of the ones thus far, and is instead more like unlocking a hidden skill or ability. But nonetheless, I thought it would fit in, as it upgrades your abilities with a sword. Anyway, to learn the Hurricane Spin, you'll need 10 Night Crests. You can obtain these spoils from Dark Nuts, which you first begin to encounter in Tower of the Gods. They're a pretty common drop from these enemies, though they aren't guaranteed. Personally, I would recommend using your grappling hook to steal the spoil right off of them, as long as their helmet has been knocked off at least, which you can do by pressing the A button when it flashes. Between the Tower of the Gods and the immediate trip down to Hyrule Castle, you should be able to get 10 fairly quickly. When you have 10 Knight Crests, bring them to Old Man Orca on Outset Island, the man who gave Link his sword. Show him the Knight Crest, and he'll teach you the Hurricane Spin. This sword spin consumes magic, but it's helpful when dealing with crowds of enemies. Okay, there's actually one last bonus upgrade that I would like to include here. It has nothing to do with your combat or rupees, and will only serve to help you in various side quests if you're looking to 100% the game. And that upgrade is the Deluxe Picto Box. This item, and the Picto Box in general, is entirely optional, and it allows you to take pictures, which is often used in side quests. The Picto Box is obtained on Windfall Island by opening Tingle's jail cell and using the crawl space in the back of the room. Make your way through the maze, and at the end is a treasure chest with a Picto Box. Once you have that, head to Lenzo's house on the same island. It's near the windmill and the school. Show him your Picto Box, and you'll begin a series of quests as his assistant, needing to take the perfect picture in 3 different scenarios. The first is of a man mailing a love letter. It's actually this man found just outside of Lenzo's house. He moves slowly, but you'll have to follow him from a distance and snap a photo as he drops his letter into the mailbox by the docks. Then bring the photo to Lenzo to complete the first quest. The second is of a man trembling with fear. You'll find this man inside the cafe during the daytime, and if you roll into a wall, he'll react by trembling for a few seconds, which is long enough to pull out your Picto Box and snap the picture. Then bring the photo to Lenzo to complete the second quest. The third and final of these quests is of a couple with secret feelings for each other. You can do this just outside of Lenzo's house. Keep an eye on this woman by the stairs, and eventually, a man will walk up, and the two will exchange a glance. Snap the picture when they look at each other, and show it to Lenzo to complete this third quest. In Wind Waker HD, simply completing these quests will reward Link with the Deluxe Picto Box. But in the original GameCube version, there's another step. You'll need to go to the Forest Haven. And over by the Great Deku Tree, specifically near the entrance to the potion shop, is a glowing orb. Catch this forest firefly in your bottle and bring it to Lenzo. By bringing him this firefly, he'll upgrade your Picto Box to the Deluxe Picto Box, unlocking access to many more side quests in the game. And there you have it, every upgrade in Wind Waker. With double the magic, nearly 100 bombs and arrows, a new sword ability, a high-tech color camera, and a wallet that's practically bottomless, you should be ready for any challenge that awaits you on your adventure across the Great Sea. For more on the Wind Waker, check out our guide to find every piece of heart in the game, or our comprehensive video detailing every treasure chart, as well as our wiki pages. For anything else on Wind Waker, The Legend of Zelda, gaming in general, and more, stay tuned to IGN.